Hello students, today we are going to study the story Madam Rides the Bus written by Valli. Let us talk a little about the writer before delving into the story. The Tamil writer, journalist, critic and translator R.S. Krishnasamy used the pseudonym Valli. In 1978, he received the Sahitya Academy Award for his critical work called The Birth and Growth of Modern Tamil Poetry. He died in 2006. We shall now begin with the story. Right at the beginning, we are introduced to the 8-year-old girl Valliammai or Valli. She is the central character of today's story. Valli is a loner who prefers observing the street from a front door rather than playing with the children of her age. Among all the things she observes, she is particularly interested in a bus. The bus travels between her village and the town. She is envious of her friends who get to ride the bus and visit the town. She desperately longs for a chance to do the same. Often, one of her friends would ride a bus and describe the sights of the town to the other girls. Valli and her friends would taunt her and call her proud. Neither Valli nor her friends understand what proud means and use it as a slang. From this little interaction, we learn how certain foreign words infiltrate the vocabulary of local or rural people with changed meanings. Just as many villagers wish to get a taste of city life, they also aspire for an English education. Let us come back to the story. Valli gathers information about the town by listening to the passengers who travel by the bus. She learns that the bus takes 45 minutes to reach the city and the fare for one way is 30 paisa. It is difficult for her to afford both-way rides, but she does not give up hope. She plans, calculates and recalculates. One spring afternoon, she finally manages to board the bus. The good-humoured bus conductor jokes at her precociousness. He addresses her as Madam and incites laughter from the passengers. Valli soon gets busy, admiring the interiors of the bus and the scenery outside. She has to stand on her seat to peer outside. A concerned passenger asks her to sit down, afraid she would hurt herself. She retorts that she is not a child because she has paid the fare like the adults. Next, an elderly woman notices her travelling alone and expresses her concern. Valli judges the woman by her unattractive appearance and behaves badly with her. The author then describes how painstakingly Valli has managed to save money for her trip. She has resisted the temptations of buying peppermints, toys, balloons, or riding the merry-go-round at the village fair. To escape notice, she has planned the trip round the time when her mother naps in the afternoon. All this indicates the intensity of her desire to visit the town. Next, we see Valli's first experience of a moving bus. The thrill of her first ride is expressed in how she observes the motion of the bus. The bus rolled on now, cutting across a bare landscape, now rushing through a tiny hamlet or past an odd wayside shop. Sometimes the bus seemed on the point of gobbling up another vehicle that was coming towards them or a pedestrian crossing the road. Suddenly, the bus encounters a disturbed cow running wildly in the middle of the road. Being too young, the girl fails to understand the cow's pain and laughs uncontrollably at the funny sight. The bus finally moves into the town. It is Valli's first sight of the town. Valli is filled with wonder at the abundance of glittering merchandise and people. The conductor offers to buy Valli a cold drink, noticing her reluctance to explore the place. She refuses the drink as she has no money to pay for it. Thus, little Valli proves her integrity. On the way back home, she is just as interested in the sights outside as before. However, soon she has her first encounter with death, which greatly dampens her spirits. The cow which had been galloping on the road has met with an accident. It now lies dead on the road. The ghastly sight fills her with terror, and she loses her interest in the scenery outside. She probably also realizes that her thoughtless laughter at the animal's plight on the up journey had been insensitive. She, however, regains her spirits by the time she reaches back to her village in the afternoon. She bids a friendly goodbye to the conductor, who invites her for another ride whenever she wishes. Back home, she overhears her mother's conversation with an aunt. The words spoken by her mother are symbolic in the sense that Valli can connect it with her recent adventure. Her mother says it is not possible to know everything that happens around us. Moreover, knowledge alone does not guarantee understanding. Valli smiles at the knowledge that her mother will never discover her secret. With that, we come to the end of our video lesson. Hope you like the story of Little Valli. See you soon in our next video.